This is Roots, where movement becomes memory. There are places you pass every day that don't look like anything is happening there. Empty ground, edges of roads, spaces after rain. But empty is often just a word for things we haven't learned to see yet. Some of those spaces are working quietly, holding water, holding life, holding memory. I visited Die Oog, not looking for anything specific, just walking, recording small things. Bird sounds, water, steps leading into the dam, remnants of something older. There was a plant there, fynbos, a small shrub, grey-green leaves, soft to the eye, but strongly scented when you pass close. I didn't know its name at the time. Only later did I learn what it is called. But in that moment, it wasn't information. It was presence. Later, I walked in Lower Tokai, restoration land. Fynbos, proteas, ericas, restios, coming back after fire. And I noticed something simple. Fire here does not only destroy, it resets. Some things only return after interruption. Another time I was driving towards Lower Tokai Park. I took a meander along Valley Road, not because I planned it, just because I could. It felt like a quiet residential stretch, a place you pass through without much attention. But that day, I noticed more. Water collecting in low places after the rain. Edges where greenbelt begins to interrupt the built line. And I turned in, not because I was entering somewhere new, but because I was paying attention differently. And I realized something. Not all access feels like entry. Sometimes you are already inside the system. You just haven't noticed it yet. Later, I saw Colleen Road on a map. The M3 cuts through that whole area now. But it used to be part of older Constantia land systems. Whoop up Constantia, layered estates, histories folded into the ground beneath what moves over it now. The Colleen name is still there in the road. A trace, a leftover, not obvious unless you are looking, more slowly. And it reminded me again, the city doesn't erase its past. It builds over it and keeps moving. When I say I'm from Bishop Lavis, people sometimes ask, isn't it dangerous? But that's not my memory of it. It is home, a place inside a wider network of movement. Heathfield, Wynberg, Elsie's River, Beaufort West. We didn't move through the city as visitors. We moved through it as family. And I think we learned geography before we learned explanation. In Cape Town, people often call land empty. But not all empty land is empty. Some of it is wetlands. Some of it carries systems you don't see. Some of it holds species like the western leopard toad. Quiet, necessary, overlooked. So what looks unused is often doing work we forget to notice. I think this is what I'm learning. Not to look harder, but to look differently. Through roads, through water, through plants, through the places I almost missed. Because here, history isn't always marked. Sometimes it is just the road you turn into without meaning to, or the flood that slows you down, or the land you thought was empty until it wasn't. This was Roots. Not everything we pass is empty. Look again.